Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So Magic Johnson, former president of basketball operations for the Los Angeles Lakers, also former head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, and former All-Star MVP point guard, one of the greatest to ever do it. Magic Johnson for Los Angeles Lakers, man, he came out and said that he believes that he deserves more credit for this current Los Angeles Lakers team and the success they are having right now. Now, do you agree with that sentiment? That's what we're going to be trying to find out today. And do I agree with that? So before we hop into it, guys, definitely go ahead and leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely help this channel grow and help these videos get out here. We talk about basketball all the time here on this channel. Now, the claim to fame from Magic Johnson in terms of being the president of basketball operations is going to always be the fact that he decided to resign. Yes, the season was almost over, but in the middle of the season, without really consulting or talking to anybody, they're finding out the same time we're finding out that he's resigning, right? He's doing an interview and letting everybody know he's leaving while the players are getting ready to play. So I think a lot of people are going to remember his exits from the Lakers, him not getting along with Rob Pelinka. Now, will we ever find out the exact truth? Maybe someday in a tell-all book. But for right now, I don't think everybody's going to know the 100% story between Rob and, of course, Magic Johnson and what was going on in the rest of the organization with Jeannie Buss and the Rambises, all that good stuff. But we do know he left the team basically high and dry, right? But on the flip side, he's probably going to get credited for bringing in LeBron James. Now, of course, LeBron had the meeting with Magic Johnson right as soon as free agency began. Magic was there. Now, Magic, I do believe, deserves credit for bringing in LeBron James. Now, not 100% credit. It's not like he just convinced this guy out of nowhere to come to the Lakers. There's no doubt in my mind that LeBron looked at Los Angeles as a possible destination for his family, right? He wanted his kids to go to school there. He wanted to be there for some of his businesses and kind of live the last couple years in the league in Los Angeles and not Cleveland. I know he looked at Philadelphia, but LA, I think as a city, also deserves credit for bringing in LeBron James. So does Magic, but I don't think 100% of that was Magic, because I think the idea was already in the minds of LeBron James playing for the Lakers, a historic organization. With a guy like Magic, I think was more of a cherry on top type of deal. But I do think LeBron would have considered it even if Magic wasn't there as the president. So that's kind of my opinion on that. But then they decided to put together a very, very strange team that I thought for a second may be crazy enough to work. Now, of course, hindsight's 2020, but they put together a team full of playmakers, full of guys who need the ball in their hand, and their idea was so LeBron James wouldn't need the ball in his hand as much. You have a bunch of other guys who could do that, and they were okay as a team. I believe they were top 5 seed before the injury, right? Before the Christmas Day injury, and then the injuries on top of that just started piling up, and the Lakers season was essentially derailed. But that team that they put together, I don't think was a championship team. So to say if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be where they're at. Well, LeBron James, that's 100% true. But the rest of that team isn't the same. He's also the guy that drafted Lonzo Ball, who at this point, whether you want to say it or not, I can say it, looks like he may be more of a bust in the NBA. I wouldn't go that far to say he's a bust. I'm just talking about pure hype, right? His number's gonna be hanging in the rafters one day. This guy's the greatest thing. Like, he hasn't lived up to that at all. What they're doing with him now in New Orleans, we'll see how everything plays out. But that wasn't the greatest pick. I was a big advocate of going with De'Aaron Fox. Between those two, I would never understand the Lonzo aspect. I know from a business point, yes, but if you're supposed to be a basketball savant like Magic, I feel like the writing was there, right? You seen the matchups in college between De'Aaron Fox. You had two. It's not like you had just one matchup. You had two. You had the regular season, and you had it in the March Madness tournament. 2 seasons, 2 games, that is, with De'Aaron Fox versus Lonzo. The game in the tournament where Fox gave Lonzo 40, I don't see how you come away with that game saying, oh, Lonzo's going to be the better guy. Lonzo had a terrible workout for the Los Angeles Lakers. In fact, they had to do it twice, and the second one wasn't that great either. 2 terrible workouts for the Lakers. De'Aaron Fox came in and looked very good. You end up going with Lonzo anyway with the second overall draft pick. I don't know. It was a bunch of questionable moves. You trade away Zubac. Yes, you're fine now with Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins and all that stuff. But at the time, people were also like, okay, why? I know you want to bring in shooting, but why? And that was because he didn't bring in any shooting before. So I feel like it was a lot of mistakes from his part. I feel like from Magic's perspective, he's feeling like everybody's now giving the credit to Rob. And he may be, I wouldn't say jealous, but feels like he should get more of the credit. But I don't know, man. You left the team. The group of players that you helped assembled wasn't the greatest. The majority of them are gone now. Anthony Davis wanted to come down. He wasn't saying I want to come down because of Magic. He wanted to win. The Lakers are there. LeBron's there. LeBron's going to help facilitate, help AD, take the reins over that team. I think there's a lot of stuff that kind of went there as well. We know Anthony Davis is a guy that doesn't mind teaming up. Obviously, a lot of the guys who go to Kentucky don't mind teaming up with other great players. But I don't know, man. I don't think Magic is being shorted in any way. I think people understand that he did have a helping hand in this, but I don't think he deserves all of the credit like he thinks he should be getting. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. Do you think Magic Johnson deserves more credit for this current Lakers success? Or are you like me, like, okay, he helped, but he wasn't, the guy that orchestrated the whole thing. There's a lot of other guys that deserve more credit than Magic Johnson. But that's just my opinion. I would love to hear yours, guys, in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Also, please go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.